I wasn't going to do this video, but I ran myself into a jam. It just keeps piling up. What we're going to do right now is just an association, okay? Association. Everything out there that we see is associated. Time equals 47. The t value gives time 6, but the t is a split. The line in the center shows a split. So if you go t26, 26 is actually 1313. You're splitting the AC power. Inside of time is I and E. M is also the AC power. You split T, you split the AC power inside of T. 26 says dog. Cat is 24. Between cat and dog, you split the AC DC power. The 50 stars create 56. I and E. I is the 9th letter, reverts to 69 because everything in 0 becomes 6. I'll show you a demonstration how 6 works. It's 3 on the left, or 3 on the right, or 3 in the center. Well, we're not going to speak about that right now. Becomes 69. 54, the sun of A and E. The A and E world, because A plays from the center of E. A plays in E. It plays from the center. It plays from the heart, right here. 5 around, 1 here. Okay? 3 and 2. 3 and 2. You have your square. Okay? VO, LOVO. E is in the center, you have your love. 5 and 9, 60 and 60 equals 120. 120 and 47 is 167, bring me on the light. Plus 6 is 173, 373. NIBIRU, the sun, the red sun, 3773 and 3773 equals 6556. 1111, a thief is what it's called. Or how about a thief? When you reverse 3773, and 7337, you get 10, 10, 10, 10, or 10, 10, 101. 10 and 11, 10 and 11, 10 and 11. 10 and 10 is 20 in the center, 21 on the outside, 21 on the outside. So you have 21, 20, 21 equals to 41, and 41 equals to a total of 82, or time heaven. To put together, like I told you, the T is the split of the AC energy. You see what happens with the H when you split the T. The H is also split, but now we're going to have to turn it this way and this way. It's H and T. This side and this side, this side and this side, above and below. This is NIBIRU. Inside NIBIRU, you have the I. The same thing as you have in time, so we're going to be doing the same thing inside NIBIRU. Okay, because the total is 73. We must add 60 for this one, 60 for this one, 60 and 60, and 60 for this one. 6, 6, 6 equals 180 degrees, which means half of the burr. The burr, why half of the burr? Because the sun lines are like this. It looks like burrs. We get 1/2 of the burr. You understand? The rooster, his head, we get 1/2 of the rooster. Then you get the other half of the rooster. And then it looks like this. The seagull goes between the two suns. You can't see it. There is your NIBIRU. We're going to add on the 120 to time equals the same thing as NIBIRU. NIBIRU runs time. 7, 3, 5 goes in the center. Why does it go in the center? Because we split. 4 is split by 1. Here's your 4. Here's your 5. It's always 4. There's nothing more than 4. It's always 4. It's either 2 on the outside, 2 crisscross. It's always 4. This is always what it is. When you see 6, 6 only gets 1. It always brings the light. There is no other 7 on this dice. I don't care what you do. You cannot get a 7. You show me a 7. This is not 7. This duplicates this corner. This duplicates this corner. This corner is 3. This corner is 7. This corner is 1. This corner is 9. 10, 10. Crisscross 10, 10. 1 and 5 is 6. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 and 5 is 9 and 5 is 14. 5 and 1 is 6 equals 20. 5 and 7 is 12. 5 and 3 is 8. 26, 2 times 6 is 12. This is 5 and 7. T, 26. 5 and 3, 8. 26 letter, 2 times 6, 2 plus 6. The same crisscross, a 3, 5, 7 under the gun. The same thing with NIBIRU, the other half of the sun. A lower half and a higher half of the sun. So we're going to put these dice away right now. 6 is the only one that gets 1. 6 and 1 is 7. So now we're going to come down and we're going to do this. I equals 69. E equals 0565 equals 47 back to time. E goes back to time. 7 by 4 is the rotation of the moon. 7 and 4 is your 11. 6 and 5 is F. The only time you get an 11 is when D and E connect together. DEF, the federation, goes in a straight line, cutting the half board. DEF, you put your one light in the center, it's DEF. You put it the other way, you put this one in the center, you got time heaven, BEH. It says beb, but the whole thing is, it's this row, this row, this row, and this row. Okay. I mean, there's different rows. We have to. I'm not showing this off right now. I'm not showing this off right now. There's different levels. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that right now. We're just gonna stick on this little thing over here. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk about number 14. Why number 14? Because 6 and 1 make 7. 9 and 1 make 10. The only way to get 13 with the 1 is with a 12. 12 gets 13, and 4 from 14 gets 13. 12 and 9 equals 21, the cube. 9 gets 10, 6, 4 gets 10. 9 and 6 is rotation. 1 and 6 gets 7, 4 and 3, DC, rotation of the light. DC is the energy controlling the light, 1 and 6. So we now have 6, 9, and 12, 6, 9, and 12, 6 and 1, 9 and 1, 12 and 1 equals 27, equals red. 2 by 7 is 14. Back to AD, 1 in the center of 4. 7 by 2, 7 plus 2 equals I9, 23. Creation, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 56. Creation of the 11, which is the board. In Monopoly, there's 40 plus 1 to go around. 6, 9, and 12. The next one is 3. 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9. Where are we going to find the 3? 3 and 6, 4. When 1, 14, we're talking about 14 right now. Why are we talking about 14? Because 14 is the ring. This is the ring. This is 14, and 14 is 28. We play with 2 dice. This is the ring. I'm going to take the dice and show you. We're going to start on 5. Here's 5. There's 6. Okay? Doesn't matter which way you want to do it. You want to put the 6 over here, or you want to put the 6 up. We're going to do it the same way. 5 and 1. 5 and 3 is 8. 10. 14. 5 and 1 is 6. 8. 14. 14, 14 makes the moon. 3 and 4 is your 7. 6 and 4 is your 10. 4 and 9 is your 13. 3, 6, 9 equals 18. This is your angel residence. 666 of 3 worlds. 999 of 3 worlds. So we bring them together. This says the line. The lift or the line. Okay, this is L, meaning she. This is I, the birth of man. Both of these will get 60 and 60. We must add 120 to equals 147. Why? Because this is under 10 and this is under 10. Everything that's under 10, it's 06, 09. Okay, the next one we have this. Now the third one is 9, 15, 21. 6 and 3 is 9. 9 and 6 is 15. 12 and 9 is 21. The equals 45 and 45. This is I, this is O, this is U. 9, 15, 24, and 21. This is the cat in the hat. I in the O, the cat in the hat, because it's in the middle of the circle. The cat is in the middle of the circle. 9 is the birth. Add on 60 more to this. It's 105, the hand of God. It's 165. O gets 6. The 0 again. 60 for this one becomes 105. 105 becomes the hand of God. 105, 165 is communication of the hand of God. Fil or fils means the sun in French. Okay, IOU, the sun. CFI, where is CFI? I is 9 because now we have the, we did these two. There was one more that we had to make up, right? We did this, and then CFI is 369. So we have FIC or FLIC, the flick, if you want to, because I run it crisscross. F and U, C, FUC. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. 5 and 8 is 13, and 7 is 20. 8 and 7 is 15. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 and 15. 3, 1, 5. 8 and 7 is 15. 8 and 7 is 15. 2 and 1 is 3. So we have O and U equals to 36 creation. 8 and 7 is 15. 2 and 1 is 3. Now we're going to get to one more. I said 315. This is 2 and 1 is 3. 8 and 7 is 15. So we're going to do like this. We're going to come over here and we're going to go 315, okay, which is 1500 because it touches everything. So you got to go everywhere with it. I don't like to sit on one of them. I want to show you what this says. This is A and E and A and E. This is 6 and 6. But you see these two dots? That's 8. Automatic. The digital is 8 is the center of the dots, okay? So we get 15 and 15. This is 915 minutes. This is 195 minutes. A, E, and I. A and E is 6. E and I is 14. This is the green ball in pool. This becomes 06, becomes 60, becomes 80. 80 becomes 86. And the only communication with 86 is 2 and 4. 2 and 10, 6 and 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 plus 4 is 6, 8 and 6 is 14, and we're back to beginning. This is where Aleph comes in. 915, okay, is also 2115 hours. Yes, it never does stop, but I'm not doing this one, okay? This one is 180 degrees plus 15. 180 degrees plus 15 degrees, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to get into degrees. 915. 915 is 540 equals to the sun, equals 546, the federation of the sun. Plus the 15 minutes is 561, the sunlit federation. 56 is communication. It's communication within Saturn. 61. 61 is the only light. 16 and 61 is the only light. You flip it upside down, you get the same number again. 2115, okay? 9 times 6 is 540, plus 15 is 561. 5, 6, and 1 is 12, left side. 2115, okay? What are we going to do? We're going to go 9 and 12 for 21. The same thing we did over here, 9 and 12. We're never going to go even numbers. We're never going to get even numbers. Even numbers to this is 105, the hand of God, equals to 330, equals to 336, equals to the 12th moon, or the center of the 12th moon. 21, 9 times 6 is 540 minutes, will become 546, will become the federation again. We're going to work it at 540. Then we're going to have 12, and again, we're not supposed to work 12, but I'm going to do 12 anyways. That's 720 minutes. 726 plus 720 equals to 1260. Plus 15 minutes, is 1275. 1275 is 12, 7 and 5 is 12, 3 and 3. Creation of the Christ. 3 times 3, 3 plus 3 is 9 and 6, and we have full rotation. This is what it gives to you. We don't have a time for 1260. 1260 is actually saying 13, because 12 hours and 60 minutes is actually saying 13. Give me back to the AC energy. I know I'm going a little bit too quick. Again, what I'm going to do in 3, 6, and 9 to bring it to the 7, 10, and 13 worlds. 3 and 4 is 7. 3 and 7 is 10. 3 and 10 is 13. But this brings on the light automatically. 10 gets 16. The light becomes 19. 3 and 16. What's right after 315? 316. Okay, brings me the light equals to 19. Artificial intelligence inside of 3 creation. 6 and 1 is 7. 6 and 7 is 13. I should have did it the other way. 6 and 4 is 10. 1, 7, 4 is the spirit, the left side of your telephone. 1, 4, and 7. The same thing goes here. 1, 4, and 7. That makes up the line. This is like the telephone line. 9 and 7 gives you 16 to light. 9 minus 2 equals 7 to light in the Venus world. 9 and 1 is 10. 9 and 7 is 16 to light. 9 and 4 is 13. The AC power to the light is inside 9. The other thing we have to know is this. 9 minus 10 or 9 plus 10. 9 plus 10 is 19. How much is 10 minus 9? You would say minus 1. No, it's 9. It's minus 9. Why? Because you put the 0 in the center, and it's 9 on this side, and it's 1 on this side. You start at 10. This is your 10. This is your 7. Okay, and this is your 13. So you would have 7, you would have actually 16, and you would have 4. You would have 7, 7, 4. But we can't look at it this way because everybody will get mixed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the 7. We start at the 7, we go to the 10, and we go to the 13, which is number 4. Since this is number 4, and this is actually number 1, okay, it is 1. We have to count it as 0. We now go 9, 8. This one is number 4. We have to go 2, 3. 2 and 3, 9 and 8. 9 and 2 go together is 11. 8 and 3 go together is 11. This is the church of the birth of Christ. This is the way this sets up with time and NIBIRU. Okay, there's a whole lot more. I wasn't sure if I was going to come into it. And everything surrounds Idaho running under the gun. Okay, something to do with Idaho running under the gun, because that's what these numbers are. Okay, did I miss anything in here? E and I equals to 14, which is the letter N, which is EIN, equaling to 28, which is time heaven. EI8, time heaven of spirit. ST, EIN, ST, EIN, Einstein. The theory of whatever you want. Look into Einstein. Look into everything. Everything that we see that is small, 1 and 2 and 3, A, B, and C. First of all, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 is actually 7, 8, 9. You have to put on 6 twice to A. You have to put on 6 twice to B. And you have to put on 6 twice to C. C becomes 9. B becomes the heaven. And A becomes the gate. 8 plays its gate from the center. 7, 8, 9 equals 24. And inside is the cat in the hat. Keep him warm, Catalonus, because he's our son. He's split up. That's right. That's the way I see Catalonus. K inside Catalonus is 11. 11 is 6 and 5, 8 and 3, 7 and 4. I want to do one more thing. I do want to do one more thing. We're only at 16 minutes. I want to do one more thing. I hope I can find it. What was I thinking? 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not going to do this. See, I'm showing you another one for NIBIRU off of the roulette table. 14 is the first letter. 9 is the second letter. The only way to create it is 72. 7 and 2. 7 and 2 is 9. 7 by 2 is 14. 72 times 360 degrees equals the time of the Mayan count of 25,920. 2, 9, 9, 3. 5, 9, 2, 9, 9, 3. 3, 9, 9. And just keep repeating them until we get the center. 10 is over here on the left side. 20 is in the middle. That's why when I say I split 20 apart and 0 becomes 6, 26, I need to split apart 10 and 10. But I need to give 10 on this side 13 and 10 on this side 13. 13 exists over here. 10 and 11 are black. 10 and 13 are black. In fact, these three here, the Lamed, are all black. They connect together and they create that star that I have on the floor. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get my pen out. Right there. That marking right there and that marking right there. That's MJ. That's Michael Jordan. Down at the bottom, it stands for E and I. It's the Einstein theory of relativity. What you have up top, you flip through the center, and you put down at the bottom. I'm going to be making a bigger board. Okay, in fact, all you have to do is put a chessboard in the pieces and know what the pieces do. Get the Monopoly board and put that down, and then you'll see what that does. And you bring all the realities of numbers. Number 3, I diced number 3. I had 2 dice. I'm in the Monopoly. There's 40 on the board. I started from go and I didn't count it. It was an automatic. There was something else I wanted to check in here. I think I'm going to do it. Check in here. Chicken here. Chicken. Oh, there's just so much. 1 equals 7 equals 6 and 7 equals 13. 2 equals 8 equals 6 and 8 equals 14. 3 equals 9 equals 6 and 9 equals 15. And those are your last 3 balls in pool. What happens when you get the 4? We get 10. Then we get 10, and we're supposed to get 1 and 6 over here. But I made the mistake and I put 10. Then automatically we have 10. We don't have it. This brings the light. This brings us down to 7. This is 16. The reason for that is because, where can I get that piece of paper? When we get to number 7, yes, I remember what I wanted to do now. I remember what I wanted to do now. Let me see. Okay, I don't have it over here, but this is what I wanted to do. Oh, I'll do it in the next video. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. At least I got this down. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. I keep writing and writing and writing, and then I can't put out a video. It's going to take hours to explain it unless you're sitting and going along with the flow. It's the only way to go. And go is 7 and 15. 7G O15 equals 22. It's the V for life. The split, the hat. It's something good, something grave, weighing over my head. And you know where you find that? You find that on the 6 key. It's like crazy. It's like all goes together unless I'm just nuts and crazy myself. Thank you for watching the video.